Katie, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Katie Wismer. I'm an author and an editor. I have 6 books out currently. Book number 7 is coming out April 5th. It's called Breakable Things. And today we're gonna be doing a writing vlog. So I'm currently writing Bloodless Ties, which is the 3rd book in my Marionette series. And we're so close to the end. We've been writing this rough draft since November. It's been slow and just, it's a long book, but we're close to the end. And honestly, I really just want to knock out this ending. So we're going to try and do a 10K day today. I'm actually so close to the end that I'm thinking I might hit the end of the book without hitting 10,000 words. So whichever we get to first, 10,000 words or the end. I actually had a really good writing day yesterday. I read about 5,000 words. And I've been writing this morning. So we already have 1,278 words so far for the day. It's about 12 o'clock. I had a coaching call with one of my clients, so I got that out of the way this morning. And yeah, we're just gonna see what we can do. I'm in the middle of writing chapter 42. Damn, I'm actually even closer to the end than I thought I was. I have to finish the scene that I'm in. But then I think I actually only have 2 more that I need to write. I skipped a lot, so there's a lot of chapters in the middle that still need to be written, but we're not worrying about that. We're just trying to get a complete draft and get to the end. So our current word count is 92,076 words, and I just want to get through my outline and write all of these scenes today. That is the goal for today's vlog. If you happen to be new here, The Marionettes is my best-selling series. It's a new adult fantasy romance kind of urban fantasy series. They're available in Kindle Unlimited. All the links are down below if you want to try them. They have vampires and witches, and they're very graphic, so definitely adult content if you don't like that, both with violence, sex, language, all the stuff. The first book is set at an academy, and I think the reason why people tend to like them is because they're fast-paced and they have fun plot twists and hot vampires, of course. So we'll see how much we can get written today. I've been using dictation a lot. I use the app Otter. I always get that question. I write in Microsoft Word. I always get that question. And I use a website called Pacemaker Planner. So that's the graph tracking website that I put my progress into. I think those are all the frequently asked questions. Let's get into it. This vlog is also being sponsored by Dossier, which I think is a fitting sponsor because they've been like the mascot of this book that we're trying to finish today. They're a fragrance company and they sell basically dupes for designer scents. Their perfumes are much more affordable than like $100 or $200 perfumes. All of theirs are about $30 or $40, and it tells you on the website which perfume they're inspired by. It's risk-free. You can return the perfume if it doesn't end up smelling the way you thought. They're super passionate about being a sustainable company. They use recycled materials, they donate their returns to charity, and I just really like their business model. And you might be wondering, if you're new here, what does that have to do with the writing channel? So I actually pair a perfume with every project that I work on, and so I only wear it when I'm working on that project, and I put it on every time I sit down to work on it. And it's like a scent association kind of thing, and I actually find it really helps me focus, and it really helps like re-immerse me into that specific project each time I smell this. So the scent that I'm using for Bloodless Ties is their Floriental Cedarwood. I know it doesn't look like I've used that much, but that's the most I've used of any of their perfumes so far, so you can tell we've been working on this book for a long time. So we're gonna put this on and get working today. I'll have a link down below in the description if you want to check them out. I have a code and my link that will get you a discount. Highly recommend. I've loved every perfume of theirs that I've tried. And if you're a writer, I legitimately recommend trying the scent association thing. Just try it. You will fall in love. Now let's get on with the rest of the vlog. I have to show you my assistant for the day. This is Maxine. She's got her own little chair. She's helping us today. So I've actually been doing really well just like physically typing today instead of dictating. So I'm gonna try and wrap up this scene that we're in the middle of, and then we'll go from there.
I heard a ringing bell this morning, and it woke me from a dream. Dream, I heard a warning saying leave the rest, take only what you need. So keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can make it on
that dictation got us another 738 words. I got a little stuck where I ended the dictation, so that's why we're taking a break, because I ended up moving around the order of some of these scenes. So the transition of one thing into the next, I haven't figured out how I'm gonna tweak that to fit this new order, if that makes sense. So like I know what the next major scene is, but I need something to like bridge the gap between where I'm at now to there. And I can't do what I had originally planned because I changed the order. So yeah, I just need to kind of think through this and figure out how I'm gonna fix this. And then we have the last 2 scenes to write. That definitely will not be 10,000 words when I finish those 2, so maybe we'll go back and work on some of the ones that I skipped. But for now, I think I'm just gonna get up and pace around and think. And honestly, what I do is I walk and I pace and I talk to myself out loud, and I kind of talk through the issue that I'm having, which is why I think getting up and pacing around and talking to dictate these scenes is so helpful. There's just something about like moving and talking that gets my brain moving. I don't know. It helps. Have any of you been here since we used to do the nighttime writing vlogs? I honestly don't know why I stopped making those. So anyway, for old time's sake, also because it's snowing and I don't want to go outside, and I'm out of coffee and my energy drinks, and I desperately needed some caffeine. So we got our usual. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a whole playlist of nighttime writing vlogs, and this is my order. I did a little more dictation. I don't know how I feel about this transition that I came up with. We're gonna leave it for now, and if I need to change it, I'll go back to it. I literally only did 4 minutes before this showed up, so we'll import it and we'll see how many words this ended up being. I'm usually more of a Starbucks drinker, but when I'm writing, it's Dunkin' Donuts. Also, now that I'm moving to Portland, apparently the Pacific Northwest doesn't have Dunkin' Donuts. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to find a new usual. Oh, but it's so good. Dunkin' Donuts, I feel like, is hit or miss. The drink tastes different every time because I don't think they really follow a recipe. They just go off of vibes. They don't like measure things. Today's is good. If you're wondering, obviously a large ice latte with oat milk, and then I get a vanilla shot and the French vanilla swirl and less ice. Highly recommend. Okay, so this new dictation, we're adding 315 words. These next 2 scenes I've had in my head for like a year, honestly. I've known how this was gonna end for a long time, so I'm really excited to write it. So we've now written about 3,000 words for the day. I honestly can't believe we're at the end. I really can't. I think I skipped more in the middle than I even realized, to be honest. So there's still much to be done, but it'll be a relief just to like have a completed draft, you know? Look at these.
Trying to keep a feeling. I'm standing here until you make me move. Even if I lose you, away from you last night. You done nothing at all to make me love you less. It's 1 a.m. and I ain't tired. I can stand right here and talk all night if you want. I ain't got no place to be, no one's waiting for me. I won't lie, I'm into you. Got like a million ideas what we could do. Cause I'm not gonna let you slip away, I won't waste this. There's something about the way you fix your eyes on me. I can't help myself, fall in love, I go crazy. What you wanna do now? Should we head back to my place? When you give me that smile, I think my heart's turned up the pace. I don't care about what we do if I get to be with you. What you wanna do now? What's to be afraid of when we're young, stupid, and in love?
It's now 3:30 and I've written about 5,000 words for the day. I've been sitting here for a long time, so I'm gonna get up, move around, just take a bit of a break. I was telling you I had those 2 scenes that I still needed to write. We're still in the middle of the first one. 5,000 words into the day. Still writing the same thing. We're past 95K now. We're making some good progress. We had a dance break. I'm feeling grand, but I feel like maybe I should put something in my body other than caffeine and hash browns. So we're gonna make a smoothie. This is from Daily Harvest if you care. We're having the mango and greens. I actually do have a coupon code if you want to try them. I'm also gonna put this blue spirulina from the Reserve into it. I also have a coupon code. Theirs gets you 50% off. They'll be in the description if you're into healthy shit. If you're not, carry on. Obviously not sponsored. I just have some codes. I was saying, I don't think there's any way we're gonna hit 10,000 words just with these 2 scenes, but we're not even done with the first one, and we're at 5,000 words. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe we are gonna hit 10K and not have to go back to the middle. I don't know. Look how blue this stuff is. I can't get over it. Here's the benefits of this if you care. It definitely makes the smoothie a much prettier shade of green. I will give it that. Is this going to be the last chapter? I don't know. This is our current word count. Okay, so I started the new chapter. We're now at 5,264 words for the day. Honestly, I'm pretty tired and I considered just calling it a night. But we're so close to the end. It's almost 6 o'clock. I took a break in there, obviously. And realistically, if I dictate this, I could knock out this last chapter in 10-20 minutes. So I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna get away from the computer. I'm gonna go watch an episode of Lost, have some real food for dinner, put in my headphones, pace around, and knock the rest of this out. I stand by what I said the first time, not the second time. I don't think we're gonna hit 10K. I'm not even trying for that at this point. I just wanna finish the book. I just wanna finish this chapter. That's all there is to it. You wanna know something that I can't decide if it's funny or sad? So I've done a lot of 10K day vlogs in the past. I think this is my 4th one. So I just kinda like went back to my channel to look at them. I was hoping to like inspire myself. And the one that I did 3 months ago was still for this book. That's how long we've been writing this rough draft. We've already done one 10K day with this book before. So yeah, I've done the 10K day thing in a vlog form 3 times now, and we hit the 10K every time. So I feel like I don't want to break that streak, but I also just don't really mind it as much this time around if I can finish the book. Also the one, I can't remember which one of the other ones was when we finished another one of my books a while ago. That was the anti-relationship year. We wrote the end during that 10K vlog. So it would be fun to just finish another book during one of these, you know? So we had a break, had some dinner. It's only actually been about 20 minutes of a break, but that's good enough. I feel good. We're gonna jump back in. We're gonna finish this damn thing. Something that really helps me with writing in general when I'm getting stuck, but especially during these 10K days, to kind of like break it up. So I like to change location, which is why I started writing at the kitchen table. Now I'm at my desk, why I pace when I dictate. So I'm gonna try the dictating thing and pace around for a bit, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna find a new place to set up camp and try and knock it out that way. I believe in us. I believe in us. It's done. I'm like giddy. I've been wanting to write that last line. Okay, so it's processing. We'll export it. I don't know how many words it is. It was 14 minutes of dictating. The scene is pretty like bare bones. I'm gonna have to add a lot. As always, it's a rough draft. It's fine. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I love this feeling. You definitely don't feel this like happy and excited the entire time you're writing 100,000 words. It's exhausting, but you have these moments where you finally get to something you've been waiting for, or something just clicks into place. Giddy is the best word I can think to describe it. Holy shit, that's the end of book 3. What honor. Okay, we're exporting. Good God. Writing this series has gone by so quickly. This is not the last book in the series. I don't know why I'm getting like weird about it. I said this about book 2. It was like a blur writing it. But book 3, really a blur. Oh my God. And a blur that's lasted November, December, January, February, 4 months and a week. Okay, that was 886 words. 96,687. 96,687. 6,150 words for the day. If you've never used dictation before, it comes out messy. So I am gonna have to go in there and clean it up, but that's the end. Oh my God. It feels weird. It feels weird. I think it feels like I'm not done with it because I know how much I skipped in the middle, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take this as a win. This is the longest rough draft I've ever written in my life. That's actually not true. I was very long-winded when I was younger and I used to write, but this is the longest rough draft of a book that's actually decent, that's actually gonna be published, that I've ever written in my life. It's not my longest book, but my rough drafts are usually really short and then I have to add a lot to them. Like book 1 of this series was literally half the length it is as the published version as a rough draft. So I'm a little bit nervous, this being the rough draft, and my tendencies for them to get so much longer. Like, how long is the final product of this book going to be? But I've been saying since before I even wrote this that I knew this was going to be a long one. I love how this ending turned out. I was trying to fit together some pieces still, and it's just, I'm so excited for you guys to read this. Man, I'm trying to think if there's any final thoughts for this vlog. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you want to see some of the other 10K day vlogs, I guess I can put those down below. If you want to pre-order this book, it's coming out in November, or you can start the first book in the series. It's called The Marionettes. I cannot believe I just finished the rough draft of this book. I cannot. Oh my god. It's a good day. It's a good day. I look rough. I feel rough. I guess that's gonna be the end of the vlog. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe subscribe if you're new. I don't know, all of the usual things that I say at the end of videos. I'll see you guys in my next one very, very soon. Bye.
No. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone.